Hey guys, we're live. I just finished Muay Thai training tonight. It's interesting. This is first eventually I'm gonna talk about the Jumpstart Fitness program that I'm creating. Jumpstart Fitness plan. It's a 4-week incredible plan for building an incredible foundation for really accelerating towards your goals and building massive momentum. And even if you're working out now, it's just gonna really dial in physically, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual overall plan to really accelerate you even faster towards your results. So it's really gonna increase your results, whatever your goals or intentions are. But first I wanna talk about, when you first start getting back into working out, it can be challenging, especially for someone like me. I've been very fit most of my life, and since I haven't, been working out because I've been traveling so much, it's challenging going into such intense workouts that are challenging and not being able to feel your fitness level. So the first week, I signed up for a month to do 6 days a week. It's about 2-hour classes, and the first week I only did 3, and I was dying the first couple sessions, like barely being able to breathe. And this is where positive self-talk comes into hand so much, right? I always teach all my clients, you have to talk to yourself as if you're a small child, right? You have to, how do you motivate a small child? You be kind, you be gentle, you be patient, you be very encouraging to that child, right? So you talk to yourself, like, okay, and you just focus on what were 1 or 2 positive things you did this workout, and what are 1 or 2 things you're going to focus on next time, or to prepare for that next workout so you feel a little better, whether it's get a little more sleep, cut out alcohol, make a little tweak, adding some more fruit in, maybe not eating so much, or maybe eating a little more. And that's the great part about working out, is you start to dial in and feel what it is your body needs in each moment. So now I'm on like week 3, and I'm finally at the point where I can start to do 2-a-day workouts. So that's a good feeling. Just having that patience and that faith, and just being gentle with it over time, you'll get to that point, right? So just be patient with yourself, express yourself, self-love, be nurturing to yourself. Now this Jumpstart program is an incredible opportunity for all of you to really get individualized custom training at a fraction of the cost. So how this training works is you're going to go to my website eventually, and you're going to fill out a questionnaire, goals, visions, desires, and you're going to lay out everything that's going on in your life, your previous workout history, where you are now, your injuries, your limitations, the equipment you have available, the equipment you don't have available, the amount of time you have dedicating to working out, all those different things. And once you fill that out, what we'll do is we'll set up a vision session where we'll go over this entire worksheet together after I've reviewed it, and we'll really hone in what really truly is your goals, desires, and visions. Because a lot of times we set goals, but when we go into them and look more in depth, we realize that they're not truly in alignment with our overall purpose and mission. So we make sure that we're really clear on where we want to go, our end destination, our long-term vision, right? And so based on that, then we will hone in that, and then after this session we'll also agree if you want to continue this program. You're a good coach for me, I'm a good fit for you, you're a good fit for me, we work well together, we've really clearly identified your visions and goals. And now I'm going to go ahead and create a customized resistance training program to build strength, boost your metabolism, balance out your hormones, cardiovascular training program, build up strong heart, lungs, burn body fat, up your endorphins, your ability to focus, also cultivating a lot of personal power, and designing this perfectly for your week, for the next 4 weeks. And also I'll add in meditation and mindfulness practices, really to not only see where you're having self-limiting beliefs or areas that might be holding you back, also how to renew your own emotional energy, because we all have super stressful jobs that, tap our emotional energy. And if you don't have any mental or emotional reserves, it doesn't matter if your body's physically strong, it affects it. So I've had a client in the past who, eating well, super healthy, but her job was so strenuous mentally that when she came to lift weights, that she just couldn't give it a lot of strength. So the program trains a little more to, just trying to focus on a couple lifts, but really focusing on her regeneration program. How can she renew her own energy? How can she get her nervous system to calm down so she can feel better, to be able to train harder, to be able to recuperate? And a lot of that is just getting out of your head and giving yourself some headspace, right? And then also moving this emotional energy. A lot of times we're so in our heads, we don't realize we're having, shame, guilt, fear, sadness, frustration, overwhelm, stress, right? And then when we give ourselves the opportunity to be quiet and silent, tap into that, then we can move those emotions and kind of clear it out. And now we've filled up our emotional reserves. So then once I customize this program, send it back to you in an email with workout videos, and then we'll meet again for your workout plan program session, right? So this is the second session, and this is where we go over the entire workout program to make sure you completely understand it, you know what you're supposed to do, you have all the days mapped out, all the videos and everything makes sense. I can even demonstrate all the exercises for you. And then your program begins. Let's say your program begins on a Monday, then you will start your first of 4 holistic wellness coaching sessions on that Friday, or towards the end of the week. And during this holistic wellness coaching, and why it's called holistic wellness coaching is because you can't separate the body from the mind, and the mind from the emotions, and the emotions from the spirit, right? They're all interconnected and they all play a role. They're interconnected. Holistic just means the whole, right? So at the end of the week, we review how your week went, how your eating went, how the workouts went, how you felt at the beginning and the end, how your sleep's going. Did you end up drinking? Did you end up, eating too much, too little? What did you notice was really working well for you? And what's your regeneration work? Are you having fun? All those different aspects. And then in these different goals, such as workout, nutrition, self-care, and mindfulness practices, we'll set goals and intentions for the next week. And goals are much more specific and concrete and measurable, and intentions are a little more broad. And it really depends where you're at. So some people might just set intentions around nutrition. Okay, my intention for my nutrition is just to be more mindful and eat a little slower. Where a goal for nutrition is, okay, I'm gonna have 1 green smoothie for breakfast, and I'm gonna go to bed slightly hungry each night. And if I do feel like I need to eat something, then I'll eat like 8 almonds, right? That's a goal that's a lot more specific, right? And each week, at the end of your week, after setting these goals, we review them, and then we set new intentions and goals based on what's happening. And the goal isn't to have this overwhelming feeling of, because a lot of people feel overwhelmed with setting goals and intentions. It's not about setting them and necessarily accomplishing them. It's just setting them and trying and working towards them. And even if we fall short, that's perfectly fine, because that tells us so much information about, okay, that really wasn't the right path. What is? And as we continually do this process over and over again, we start to dial in, what are the proper goals and intentions for you to be setting. So by the end of this 4-week program of the meeting once a week for 4 sessions, you will be so dialed in, and you will have such mind-body awareness, and you will have a good foundation with workouts and feel very confident, empowered, very connected to how to run your own wellness program. And from there, you have massive momentum working towards your overall goals. So you really jump-started your fitness and your wellness program. So this is a program I'm designing. I'm very excited for it. If you have any input or things you'd like to, you can always leave messages or comments below. And another update is in about 2 weeks, I'm going to head over to Thailand, and I'm going to take a Thai massage course. It's an intensive 9-week course from basics to advanced. And it's a combination of, it's basically like doing yoga on somebody, but the person is completely passive, combined with reflexology, energy work, Reiki, which I have a certification in, as well as emotional release. So it's an incredible regenerative practice to add to this, to personal training basically, and it's something I'll be able to offer if you're in person wherever I am, as an incredible offering. Sometimes these sessions can last up to 2 hours, right? So incredible regenerative work. So I'll be heading up to Chiang Mai, which I think it's super hot up there right now, but that's okay. Somehow I'm gonna try to keep training Muay Thai. I'm gonna get a camera while I'm up there. I'm gonna buy a TRX, which is a suspension workout trainer, before I leave Bali, and start making some workout tutorial videos as well. If there's other videos you want to see, just let me know. I'd love to make those for you guys as well. Hopefully I'm not excluding anything. If you ever have any questions or suggestions, feel free to private message me or leave messages wherever. I will always get back to you. I have an open door policy. Yeah. So it's like 11 o'clock here in Bali. I think it's yesterday in the morning for most of you guys if you're on the Pacific Coast, West Coast. So yeah, have an amazing day. You know, keep training, keep pushing yourself a little bit, right? You know, it's good to allow yourself and your nervous system to rest and regenerate, but it's also good to push yourself. Even if it's just once or twice a week, just push yourself with intensity to keep your mind strong and to keep your body strong. Your body will not change or adapt without putting, you know, intense stress on it, right? So get out there and keep moving, keep building momentum. That's what it's all about. All right, peace out from Balisville.